People say I have a lovely nature about me. They must wonder how I wound up so unpleasant. TalkSport. I'm not enthused so much as I am addicted. It just has this power not to switch itself off. It's like it's grooming me. 20 years of dedicated listening. I'm enslaved by it. I even called me dog Selco! Selco! I'm trying to wean my way off listening, but I can't get to sleep without hearing the medium wave static. I have managed to acquire some white noise CDs, but it's lacking the wild irritation you get with presenters like Alan Brazil, whereby I have to stick needles in my face in order to counteract the pain.
I shared a box of Stuart Hall in Cheltenham, and honestly, top man, didn't say a bad word about him. Didn't he assault a child? Really? I heard he got off, and I think Mr. Brazil's thinking of a different Stuart Hall.
Trouble is, I'm going to bed looking like Pinhead from Hellraiser. I splashed out on a memory foam pillow, but I'm finding the benefits negligible, to be honest. I once tried suffocating my ex with an ergonomic pillow, but I just ended up comforting her. I made that last bit up. It was actually her that smothered me, which the court seems to think is okay. Strangled me with her bare hands. The judge passed it off as a throat hug. Hey Thorpe, I have some bad news.
They're closing Boots.
No. What are you doing?
You know at the end of each show there's a preview of the next episode?
Yes, I am aware.
I'm trying to establish which way Sugar's finger's pointing. You can get 10 to 1 on Rishi being the next one out, and I happen to know his departure's imminent.
How do you know that?
In the beginning of the episode, they do a series montage, and he doesn't appear in any of the scenes that haven't already aired yet.
Right, well, I hate to burst your boil, but the shot of his finger is a separate take, filmed later on. The real take is left on the cutting room floor, along with his xenophobic puns.
So, this is a useless waste of time?
That's pretty much what it'll say in your epitaph, yeah.
Hold on, what was the bad news?
Huh? Oh, they're closing down more home-based stores.
Sorry, you don't mind if I do my throat exercises, do you, Lincoln?
No, Mr. Signori, you're my best customer. Why would I begrudge you?
Good. Why would you begrudge me?
Well, I wouldn't.
But your rhetoric infers that you could.
Implies, Mr. Signori, you're the one inferring.
If I said I would like to rip off your face and wear it as a ski mask to St. Moritz, would you know what I was inferring?
Yes, Mr. Signori.
Good, I'll be round in an hour.
Ornithology. Do you know what that means?
It's the study of birds.
Ornithology is the study... How do you know that?
It's common knowledge.
Is it?
Yeah, most adults know that.
Oh.
Lincoln, it
Say
seems...
we're on Pointless. How many people would know the meaning of ornithology?
I don't know, 85?
That high? Oh.
Lincoln, I've never had a toasty maker. Everyone else owns one.
Everyone's back cupboard owns one.
Well...
Unless you're about to self-immolate, I can't hold this interest any longer.
You've had one on sale now for 6 years, and no one's bought it.
Oh no, I've told you, never get involved with your own gear.
It's not heroin, it's a toasty maker. Come on, I've always wanted one.
It's not a rite of passage. Moses didn't get one for parting the Red Sea, why should you deserve one? sweet Mary of Beard.
What is it?
I've been waiting to hear that sound for 20 years. Probably should have set a more distinctive tone.
Napoleon's penis.
The holy grail for collectors. Stolen by a doctor, fondled by a priest, then hidden under a bed before being passed down a family chain.
Sounds like a night out in Bingham.
Yeah, now it's coming to Bingham, because I'm getting that penis. Oh, it'll be the new centrepiece for the store.
How much will it cost?
An estimated 30 grand.
Where are you going to get 30 grand from?
I'll sell a kidney.
A kidney for a penis?
You know, it's tit for tat. Remember Kev from Watch Repairs? He went on Bullseye and won a caravan. They only lumbered in with ground rent. Yeah, they didn't tell him that on the show. Cheers, Jim. Look, I'll find an IOU, right? It doesn't really matter. People will flock from Warlawn to catch a glimpse of this penis. Oh, imagine the takings. Ooh, we'll pay back the I and the O, but we'll be riding that U to Space Mountain. Shit a rake. The auction's in an hour. That's when Signori's visiting.
Signori, the faux Italian leather sofa gangster? He's as English as a net curtain.
All Italians migrate. You don't spill your guts on your own doorstep.
Well, that's fine. You can bid in the kitchen and I'll take over here.
Yeah, no chance. You and your Studio Ghibli head belong in the stockroom.
It's a kitchen.
And that's where you're best. Look at Jaws. He'll rip your head off in the ocean, right? Drop him in a pub brawl and he'll come at you like a pancake.
What are you saying?
I'm saying, if you weren't good with numbers, you'd have been aborted as a sperm.
I'm more than numbers, Lincoln. I'm an inventor. Take the spider scope.
What's a spider scope?
Well, I know you hate spiders, so these goggles turn everything invisible, except for the spiders, so you know where to avoid them. Well?
You know, Cleethorpe, you're like an onion.
Oh, what, like layers?
No, you make me cry. Oh, don't give me the Diana eyes, Cleethorpe. It's Signori. He only comes once a year and he buys up half the store. If it wasn't for him, we'd be out of business.
So why can't I serve him?
Because he's temperamental. He's like Rod Hull with his hand up a crocodile. And by hook or by crook, I've kept on his good side for the last 15 years. I'm not having you come charging in like Bob Willis at Headingley and spaffing it up the wall.
But you trust me to bid in the auction?
Yes, because unlike my outdated references, I have up-to-date software which automatically beats the highest bid. All you have to do is press start when the bidding begins and press stop when the bidding ends. It's a simple two-step process. What's step 1?
Click start.
Step 2?
Click stop.
Right, step 3, piss off to the kitchen. Cleethorpe, take the toasty maker before I press your face in it. Ah, buono di staglio, signori, signori.
Non parli l'italiano, vero?
No, è di manto allo appraste.
Rispetto, sta dicendo un schioccezze, mi fanno molto.
Attendez un momento. A goûter? C'est tutti frutti?
Sì.
Va bene. Would you like a ukulele?
Yes, put it on the tab.
Great. Stupid thing.
What's that?
Oh, it's just a anxiety shield. Just, you know, hide behind it in public places.
Why would you do that?
You know, in case you're anxious.
But I'm not anxious.
Well, I mean, you don't have to buy it.
Put it on a tab.
It's yours.
A Cazzo. A holy water bottle scrapped.
I know it obviously didn't work.
Sacrilege, how dare you?
I mean, it didn't work for the person that sold it to me, because that person was Harold Shipman. Well, it works for me though. Yeah, I use it religiously.
You're Catholic?
Yes, Father. I subscribe to the Lord, yes.
What are you giving up for Lent?
Good question. Cigarettes.
But you don't smoke.
Exactly. Do you want this? I could top it up with some Lucozade.
Nah, it's a piece of crap.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. Is this...
Yep, stamping on the face of Steve Bruce forever. You could sandwich the bell curve with the satanic verses, and it still wouldn't trouble that.
Question. What happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object? Answer. The unstoppable force deflects off the immovable object at an angle of 45 degrees. They actually answer it.
Score draw.
Where did you get this?
I'd be dead if I told you. Honestly, you can't even print the text from that book. Your printer will just punch you.
How much do you want?
Oh, Mr. Signori, please realise I'm not taking the Michelangelo when I tell you this.
How much?
I mean, we're not talking the Argos catalogue here.
How much?
10,000.
I will write you a cheque for 2,000.
Mr. Signori, with all due respect, £2,000 is a grossly low offer for a copy this rare.
With all due respect, I will grind down your organs and percolate your ashes quicker than a Parisian photographer.
French press. Right, very good. Is that the Times crossword?
Yes, here's another. Generous Italian ups his offer to 3,000 for a book nobody in this town would notice if it came free with a son.
I can't do it.
Fine. 10,000.
Oh, not really.
Yeah, I know the book's value. I didn't know you did. All of you had the balls to hold out.
It's a big ball, Mr. Signori.
Now put the book with my other items and I'll pick them up round the back.
Oh, Mr. Signori, I can't let you have the book just yet. Anything over 3,000 and I have to contact the bank. It's merely a formality though.
Are you sure you're not creating a diversion?
No, Mr. Signori, it'll be ready at 3 o'clock.
I suppose that's plausible. I'll be here on the dot. What's behind that door?
The Isle of Man. Cleethorpe, the penis. Did we win?
No.
Why are you so happy?
I've just made a toasty.
Do you remember when we were denied entry to Guatemala because you were smiling on your passport?
No.
And then we had to go to... You don't remember that?
No.
You don't remember? That's unbelievable. Ugh. I'd show you a red card, but you'd probably see grey. How short were we on the penis?
70,000.
What, you went for a £1,000?
And a penny.
Alright, Rasputin, how much is he?
He's not listed.
Oh, bugger my dad. Alright, put a price filter on. What's the next best?
Bob Monkhouse.
Fine.
Well, it's hardly sought after.
Just get it. I want a penis on this desk. Alright, he's a British icon. It's a worthy centrepiece. What does it look like? Hang on a minute. What's that on the side?
It's a mole.
Not that. The advert's on the side.
It looks like our old stuff.
Yeah, specifically stuff we sold to Signori. That's why he shops here. He eats through our stock like spaghetti oops and then spews down the necks of the idle rich like it's linguine.
Why does it matter? He's your best customer, and you're getting 10 grand off him for that book.
Oh, he's not getting that book.
Oh, Lincoln, come on. This smacks of pride.
Pride? What have I got to be proud of? I'm not proud.
You did a 500-mile detour last week because you wouldn't do a quick U-turn and admit you took the wrong road.
Yeah, because I wanted to show you the set of Bergerac.
Come on, Lincoln. It's win-win. Don't shaft the gift horse.
No, I'm not kissing his arse anymore. Protect your dignity. You gotta face these bullies head on. Here, it's ringing.
Mr. Signori? It's Cleethorpe from Isle of Stuff.
Who?
You can't have the book. Bye.
What? Hold on, don't hang up.
I knew Lincoln was up to something, and he's too spineless to speak for himself, isn't he?
Yeah,
Put him on.
it's for you. It's Mr. Signori.
Ciao, bella, Mr. Signori.
Shut up. Why are you reneging on the deal?
You're ripping me off, Signori. I've seen your advert on eBat.
So, I'm only paying you the going rate of the Bingham plebeian?
Yeah, well, they may not be urbane, but they don't stand for bullshit. Eh? Not like your double frappe, triple scone, 4 toilets in a bathroom clientele, huh? Who show off their humanity by spending £10 on a bottle of Aldi's own wine.
That's cheap.
Bad example.
Now listen here. If you don't sell me that book, you are inviting some very serious trouble.
So be it, Mr. Signori. You're not having that book.
Very well, Lincoln. I have some very powerful contacts. Expect a visit very soon. Police. Yes, I'll hold.
You know, Cleethorpe, I was thinking, I think you are ready to step up to the front desk.
I'll carry on bidding in the kitchen.
I'm too young to die, Cleethorpe.
You want a toasty?
No! Maybe they'll just take the business. Yeah. Hear that, Dad? Hey? Free from your inheritance? Free from stuff weighing me down? Yeah, that's right. I'm a minimalist now. When I leave here, I've got 3 things to go back home to. Bricks, windows, and doors. You know that phrase? Oh, at least I've got a roof over my head. I don't even have one of those. Why? Clutter. I've got a tarpaulin that I put over when it rains, which admittedly defeats the object. But, I mean, look at that. I mean, who would want a cliche? Eh? Not me. Cecil Bank, 1999. Lincoln beats Brighton to gain promotion to Division 2. Didn't join the pitch invasion. Why? Cliche.
Lincoln! You are still the owner of that book,
Yes.
which means you're in possession of illegal contraband. The police will arrive any minute. You release that book to me, and I can tell them that this has all been a misunderstanding.
Be a bit embarrassing, wouldn't it?
Very embarrassing. Alternatively, I can point my finger your way and have you banged up for a very long time.
What, like a fortnight?
At least. Maybe probation. Can you smell bacon? Excuse me? Oh, officer, can you smell bacon?
Constable, I am not affiliated with this man.
Right. Get here.
What? You're under arrest.
I don't understand. What have I said?
You do not have to say anything. But
You sure you don't want a bacon toasty, Lincoln?
Before. Oh, this is last meal. Yeah, sale item. Put it in your pocket. Stop resisting arrest. Stop resisting now. Get here. Get down.
What's going on?
Nothing. Let's just say you saved my bacon.
You wanted a penis, Lincoln.
How much did Monkhouse fetch?
30,000.
But that was our bid.
And a penny.
They've all got the software. And who's this again?
It's Kevin Lloyd. He played Tosh in the bill.
How much was it?
26,000. And a penny. What? What are you looking at?
Nothing. I'm looking at nothing. Thank God I've got this. A long-lost single I pilfered from a school trip to Abbey Road. That should cover the price of the DC's dick several times over. By the way, Cleethorpe, what are you giving up for Lent?
Lent.
That's even better than my answer.
Every time you walk my way,
Have you reached the midpoint of life and become worried about your mortality? Relax. Think about the umpteen visits you've made to a chip shop and been asked, do you want salt and vinegar? You have all that ahead of you.
when you lie, I act in self-disguise. When you're gone, you stay inside my head, my head, my head. Plays tricks with your mind.
Do you believe in fate? Well, record a person's life, then play back the footage. Whatever unfolds, well, that's their fate.
Every time I feel your ghost in the dead of night, every time I see a pretty face, my head, my head, my head plays tricks with your mind. Myself, 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 eaten by your kind. Every time I go to sleep, you stay in my head.
What about not other stuff in your mind, John?
It's not in my head, Paul. It's on the tracks.